Speak naturally in English, just learn these common words. Implement. Meaning, to put a plan, decision, or method into effect. Example, the school decided to implement a new rule about using mobile phones during class. Neglect. Meaning, to fail to care for someone or something properly. Example, he neglected his plants for weeks, and most of them died. Reluctantly. Meaning, in an unwilling or hesitant way. Example, she reluctantly agreed to attend the meeting even though she was tired. Habitual. Meaning, done regularly or repeatedly as a habit. Example, he is a habitual latecomer and often misses the beginning of meetings. Accidentally. Meaning, without intending to, by mistake. Example, I accidentally deleted all my important files. Accurate. Meaning, correct and without any mistakes. Example, the report was detailed and accurate, leaving no room for doubt. Eligible. Meaning, having the right to do or receive something. Example, you are eligible for a scholarship if you maintain good grades. Horrible. Meaning, very unpleasant or shocking. Example, it was a horrible experience to get stuck in the elevator. Panic. Meaning, a sudden, strong feeling of fear that makes people act without thinking. Example, the fire alarm caused panic among the students. Pamper. Meaning, to treat someone with a lot of care and attention. Example, she loves to pamper her dog with treats and toys. Escalate. Meaning, to increase or intensify, especially a problem or conflict. Example, the argument between the neighbors quickly escalated into a serious fight. Ruin. Meaning, to destroy or damage something badly. Example, heavy rains ruined the entire crop this season. Abolish. Meaning, to officially end or stop something, especially a law or system. Example, the government decided to abolish the old tax policy. Rubbish. Meaning, waste material or something that is not useful or true. Example, please throw your rubbish in the bin. Vanished. Meaning, disappeared suddenly or completely. Example, the magician made the rabbit vanish from the hat. Incredible. Meaning, hard to believe, amazing or extraordinary. Example, she did an incredible job organizing the event in just 2 days. Minute, pronounced /minute/ when meaning tiny. Meaning, extremely small or detailed. Example, there was only a minute scratch on the glass, but she noticed it immediately. Simplify. Meaning, to make something easier to do or understand. Example, the teacher simplified the lesson so everyone could follow it. Grave. Meaning, serious or very important, often used about danger or problems. Example, the doctor spoke in a grave tone about the patient's condition. Hesitate. Meaning, to pause before doing something, usually because of uncertainty or fear. Example, she hesitated before answering the difficult question. Stunning. Meaning, extremely beautiful or impressive. Example, she wore a stunning red dress to the party. Passion. Meaning, a strong feeling of love, enthusiasm, or interest. Example, he has a passion for painting and spends hours working on his art. Addiction. Meaning, a strong and harmful need to regularly have or do something. Example, he is fighting his addiction to video games. Willing. Meaning, ready or happy to do something. Example, she was willing to help her friend move into the new house. Provoke. Meaning, to cause a reaction, especially anger or irritation. Example, his rude comments provoked an angry response from the audience. Manipulate. Meaning, to control or influence someone or something, often unfairly or cleverly. Example, he tried to manipulate his friends into doing all the work. Contribute. Meaning, to give something, especially to help achieve a result. Example, everyone in the group contributed ideas for the project. Gather. Meaning, to collect or bring together. Example, the children gathered flowers from the garden. Ruined. Meaning, completely destroyed or damaged. Example, the storm ruined their wedding decorations. Ruptured. Meaning, broken or burst suddenly. Example, a pipe ruptured under the sink, flooding the kitchen. Pros and cons. Meaning, the advantages and disadvantages of something. Example, before buying a new car, he listed the pros and cons of each model. Guilty. Meaning, feeling responsible for doing something wrong. Example, she felt guilty for lying to her best friend. Gray area. Meaning, a situation that is not clearly defined or where the rules are not clear. Example, the use of AI in schools is still a gray area for many educators. Clumsy. Meaning, not careful or graceful, likely to drop or break things. Example, he's so clumsy that he spilled juice all over the table. Generous. Meaning, willing to give more of something than is expected or needed. Example, she is always generous with her time and helps others happily. Adamant. Meaning, firm and refusing to change one's mind or opinion. Example, he was adamant that he wouldn't attend the party. Massive. Meaning, very large, heavy, or powerful. Example, the concert drew a massive crowd of fans. Tease. Meaning, to make fun of someone in a playful or unkind way. Example, the kids used to tease him about his glasses. Gloomy. Meaning, dark, sad, or not cheerful. Example, the sky looked gloomy just before the rain began. Vivid. Meaning, very bright, clear, or detailed, full of life. Example, she had a vivid memory of her childhood trip to the beach. Commendable. Meaning, deserving praise or approval. Example, his honesty during the difficult time was truly commendable. Focus. Meaning, to give full attention to something. Example, it's hard to focus when there is so much noise around. Locality. Meaning, a specific place or area, especially one where something happens. Example, many schools in the locality were closed due to the storm. Drawn. Meaning, looking tired, worried, or sick. Example, after staying up all night, she looked pale and drawn. Fascinate. Meaning, to strongly interest or attract someone. Example, dinosaurs have always fascinated young children. Amicable. Meaning, friendly and peaceful. Example, their divorce was surprisingly amicable, with no arguments. Barrier. Meaning, something that blocks or stops movement or progress. Example, language was a major barrier during our trip abroad. Numbness. Meaning, loss of feeling or emotion. Example, she felt numbness in her fingers after being in the cold for too long. Promote. Meaning, to encourage or help something grow or succeed. Example, the teacher promotes teamwork in the classroom. Affable. Meaning, friendly, kind, and easy to talk to. Example, he is an affable man who makes everyone feel welcome. Motive. Meaning, the reason for doing something. Example, the police searched for a motive behind the crime. Legacy. Meaning, something left behind after someone dies, like values or property. Miracle. Meaning, an amazing or unexpected event, often considered divine. Example, it was a miracle that no one was hurt in the accident. Era. Meaning, a period of time marked by special events or characteristics. Example, we are living in the digital era. Seasoning. Meaning, spices or herbs used to add flavor to food. Example, add some salt and other seasoning to the soup. Drenched. Meaning, soaked or completely wet. Example, he got drenched in the rain without an umbrella. Broad. Meaning, wide or large in extent. Example, she has a broad understanding of many subjects. Obviously. Meaning, clearly or without a doubt. Example, she was obviously upset about the news. Narrow. Meaning, thin or not wide. Example, we walked through a narrow alley between buildings. Generate. Meaning, to create or produce something. Example, windmills generate electricity using the wind. Peevish. Meaning, easily annoyed or irritable. Example, he became peevish when the meeting lasted too long. Countryside. Meaning, rural areas outside towns and cities. Example, they bought a house in the peaceful countryside. Sync. Meaning, to work or move together at the same time. Example, their dance moves were perfectly in sync. Stubborn. Meaning, not willing to change one's mind or behavior. Example, she's too stubborn to admit she was wrong. Loyal. Meaning, always supportive and faithful. Example, dogs are known for being loyal companions. Devotee. Meaning, a person who is very dedicated to someone or something. Example, he is a devoted yoga devotee. Borrow. Meaning, to take something temporarily with the intention to return it. Example, can I borrow your pen for a moment? Enthusiastic. Meaning, showing strong excitement or interest. Example, the audience was enthusiastic about the performance. Frequently. Meaning, happening often or regularly. Example, she frequently visits her grandmother on weekends. Forgive. Meaning, to stop feeling angry at someone for something wrong they did. Example, I forgive you for what happened yesterday. Frustration. Meaning, a feeling of annoyance or disappointment. Example, he felt deep frustration when the project failed. Often. Meaning, many times or on many occasions. Example, I often go for a walk after dinner. Obedient. Meaning, willing to follow rules or instructions. Example, the obedient child always listens to her parents. Lunge. Meaning, a sudden forward movement. Example, the cat made a quick lunge at the toy mouse. Give up. Meaning, to stop trying or quit. Example, don't give up on your dreams. Rarely. Meaning, not often, almost never. Example, she rarely eats fast food. Optimistic. Meaning, hopeful and positive about the future. Example, he remains optimistic even during hard times. Pitiful. Meaning, causing feelings of pity or sadness. Example, the abandoned dog looked pitiful and hungry. Corroded. Meaning, damaged or eaten away by rust or chemicals. Example, the old pipes were corroded and leaking. Stir. Meaning, to mix or move something, usually with a spoon. Example, please stir the soup while it cooks. Elegant. Meaning, graceful and stylish in appearance or behavior. Example, she looked elegant in her evening gown. Short. Meaning, not tall or not long in time or length. Example, he wrote a short letter to his friend. Evergreen. Meaning, always fresh, relevant, or green all year round. Example, her advice on kindness is evergreen and always useful. Capable. Meaning, having the ability or skill to do something. Example, she is capable of handling the project on her own. Elaborate. Meaning, detailed and carefully planned or explained. Example, he gave an elaborate explanation of how the machine works. Cunning. Meaning, clever in a tricky or dishonest way. Example, the fox is known for its cunning tricks. Caution. Meaning, care taken to avoid danger or mistakes. Example, he crossed the busy road with great caution. Forget. Meaning, to not remember something. Example. Don't forget to take your umbrella. Host. Meaning, a person who receives guests or organizes an event. Example, she was a kind and welcoming host at the party. Hilarious. Meaning, extremely funny. Example, that movie was so hilarious, I laughed the whole time. Accept. Meaning, to agree to take or receive something. Example, I accept your apology. Ambition. Meaning, a strong desire to achieve something. Example, her ambition is to become a doctor. Violent. Meaning, using or involving physical force or aggression. Example, the movie was too violent for children. Conflicts. Meaning, disagreements or fights between people or groups. Example, there were many conflicts during the meeting. Follow-up. Meaning, a further action or check after something has been done. Example, the doctor scheduled a follow-up appointment next week. Renew. Meaning, to make something new again or extend its time. Example, don't forget to renew your passport before it expires. Shift. Meaning, to move or change position or direction. Example, we had to shift the table to make space. Portable. Meaning, easy to carry or move. Example, I bought a portable speaker for my trip. Arrogant. Meaning, acting too proud or thinking too highly of oneself. Example, he sounded arrogant when he bragged about his success. Wisdom. Meaning, deep knowledge, experience, and good judgment. Example, we often turn to our grandparents for their wisdom. Pride. Meaning, a feeling of satisfaction in one's achievements or qualities. Example, she felt great pride in finishing the race. Restricted. Meaning, limited or controlled. Example, access to that area is restricted to staff only. Visible. Meaning, able to be seen. Example, the moon was clearly visible in the night sky. Wonderful. Meaning, very good, pleasant, or delightful. Example, we had a wonderful time at the beach. Wonder. Meaning, a feeling of amazement or curiosity. Example, I always look at the. Protect. Meaning, to keep someone or something safe from harm. Example, parents do their best to protect their children. Compliment. Meaning, a nice or positive thing said about someone. Example, she gave me a lovely compliment on my dress. Suffocation. Meaning, the feeling or act of being unable to breathe. Example, The small, hot room gave me a feeling of suffocation. Protocol. Meaning, a set of rules or procedures to follow. Example, the hospital has a strict safety protocol for emergencies.